This handsome creature is Ainsley, and he and I got fairly well acquainted because what was supposed to be a weekend trip to Kansas became more like a week and a half. Charles and I just really underestimated how much work was going to go into this job, and there were some seriously unforeseen hiccups. It's all good. Charles and I got to make sure that the job got properly done, and we got to spend more time with his family. That's Tom. He and I had endless talks about Avatar, and he convinced me to play my first game of Warhammer 40k. Charles and I are definitely grateful that we do not have to work with drywall for the bus. That stuff is incredibly heavy. And I'm personally glad that our ceilings weren't this high, because I thought taking down our ceiling was rough. This made me ache for a while. Also, taking things apart can be a little bit easier than putting them back together. So thank you so much, Sean, from 4 Element Services for saving us in that last leg. If you need help in Kansas, he is your handyman. Link below. New ceiling, fresh coat of paint, no more red, and upcycled floating shelves to feature some of Gary's amazing 1920s radios and speakers. Charles is telling me about how his dad pretty much would come bearing one every time he came back from being on the road playing music. And you should have seen Gary's face light up when Charles managed to make one of them work. You can actually check that out in one of our previous videos. I'm not sure if it was being away from the city or if it's because it was cooler up there and felt like fall was so close. But we had this extra spring in our step, and it didn't matter how hard we worked in the daytime, at night we would just play harder. Especially because we were crashing with Sean and Lizzie. And when Luscious and Pirates get together, there will be shenanigans, and I can't wait to hang out with them more in Kansas. I think it has enough roots. Yeah, we can.
Powerful.
The tastiest, most punchy pesto in the universe.
What is this, the 3rd pot of Amos clones?
Yes, so the 2nd pot was named Jane. What should we name this one? Butler? Butcher.
Butcher. You just started calling him Butler. And then we have even more Amos clones.
Yeah,
and more
this
clones.
Is still working.
And more clones.
What should we call a little baby clone?
And the most adorable teapot ever.
Teapot.
Sorry. Planter. Plant pot. Pot not for tea.
Try making tea without it's suggested. Hey Charles.
Yes, love.
Would you mind grabbing the basil from the kitchen windowsill?
I can do that.
Thank you.
You gonna help, Ken? You gonna help? The back craziness. But yeah. More basil. What do you think, Ken? It's a bunch of basil. You can't have any, but it's basil.
Oh, I meant the ones that the water. Sorry. The trees probably need some sun. Thank you.
Super duper cool basil this time.
So we were away for a week and a bit, and we kind of fell behind in videos, and I'm so sorry. But we are all inspired to get our butts going with the bus and the move. We got a lot done the past few days. So I'm also finally getting off my butt and getting the curtains done, because that will help a lot with the temperature regulation in the bus. And I was all enthusiastic and cut all the insulation based on my initial measurements, which are wrong. Which are very wrong. Especially because we put the cutting rods up, and for aesthetics, put it in the center of the kickboard instead of the top. And in short, they're wrong. So I'm redoing it. What's her name? Alexandria? Alexandria, we love you!
My dad would get a German chocolate cake every July.
Every July.
What?
Every July.
Well, it's his birthday, you know.
Oh, yeah. Piper, you want cake?
So, wish me luck with these curtains. Thanks for checking in, and we'll talk to you next Monday.